The active cycle of breathing is a sequence of breathing exercises to help move and clear phlegm or mucus from your lungs and control your breathing pattern. Everyone's lungs produce mucus, some produce more and some produce less. There is no right or wrong in how much mucus you produce. What we do know is that it is important to clear your chest of that mucus. When mucus lays dormant in your lungs, it is the perfect breeding ground for bacteria, and this is where infections can develop. However, if you're clearing your chest of this mucus on a regular basis, this should help reduce exacerbations. We know that conditions such as COPD and bronchiectasis make it more likely that this sputum could become trapped, causing more frequent chest infections. The technique we are going to complete today is called the active cycle of breathing technique. You will also hear this be called chest clearance or airway clearance. The cycle is made up of 3 different parts which we will go through. Number 1, breathing control. Number 2, deep breaths. And 3, forced expiratory technique, which is also known as a huff. You can combine different parts of this cycle to suit your own requirements, which will change on a day-to-day basis. Each stage of the cycle serves a different purpose. So the first one, breathing control, starts with relaxing and regulating your breathing pattern and helps you recover between stages. Number 2, your deep breath, increases your lung volume, encourages air to move behind the mucus stuck in your lungs. And 3, the huffs help free mucus from the airway walls and moves it higher in your airways to place it in lungs where you can clear or cough the mucus with less effort. The goal is to get through the entire cycle before coughing, making clearing mucus easier and less tiresome. Get yourself into a suitable position. This could be sat up in your chair or lying on your side in your bed. Your arms should be relaxed either by your side, or some people like to place them on their stomach. Start by completing your breathing control. This should be normal breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. You want to do this for about 30 seconds to a minute just to regulate your breathing. You then move on to your deep breaths. You want to take 3 deeper breaths through your nose and out through your mouth. This should feel like you're filling your lungs completely. The bottom of your ribs will push outwards and your tummy will rise. If you can, try and hold that breath for 2 to 3 seconds and then exhale through your mouth. Focus on getting the air in and letting the air naturally exhale out to a comfortable position. We don't want you to force the air out. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed throughout. Before going on to the huff section, go back to your breathing control to make sure your breathing is relaxed and regulated. The final stage is the huff section. There are 2 types of huff, the long and the short. Firstly, you are going to try to do 1 to 2 long huffs. Take a deep breath in and then a long, forceful huff out. Do not completely empty your lungs, as this will likely make you cough. Do not make the common mistake of blowing through your pursed lips, as this is ineffective at moving the mucus. If you want to check you are doing this right, practice in front of a mirror. A huff should steam up the mirror. The next type of huff is a short huff. This should be a short and sharp exhalation out. After this, you may want to cough and clear any sputum you have produced. You can complete this cycle as often as required or as directed by your respiratory physiotherapist. Finally, if you have a condition called tracheobronchial malacia, also known as TBM, please contact your respiratory physiotherapist before completing. If you have any queries or questions, please get in contact with the service.